Good morning, buddy.
This time.
Hi. Oh my goodness. You okay? Good morning.
Snowflake has something.
Snowflake came? What did Snowflake? Oh my goodness, you're being silly.
What did Snowflake did something for us over sleep time?
Yeah. You ready to go see Bubba? You're being so silly. What did she do?
She took a selfie.
She took a selfie on Mommy's phone?
Yeah, she snuck in our Josh and yours room while I was asleep in your room. I didn't even hear it.
Oh, I didn't hear it either. I was sleeping. She must have took my phone and took a selfie. What did she do? Made you guys some breakfast. I hope you like it. Have a good day at school. P.S. Check your mom's phone. I took a selfie while you were asleep. Love, Snowflake. She thinks that that's breakfast.
What a funny elf.
And I guess she set out the syrup for you to put syrup on it. And Coop's like, yeah, breakfast. You could have one, Coop. We can't eat all that. Okay.
But I like that you make us food.
Yeah, that was really sweet of her. Thank you, Snowflake, for your help. So this morning I'm going to make some blueberry muffins. These are just by Betty Crocker. Nothing crazy, super simple. All I have to do is add milk and put them in the oven. That's an easy breakfast for me. Enjoying my coffee while the kids play for a little bit out here.
He's going over there.
Okay, I'm coming. In my slippers. Be careful. Hi, baby. What? Oh. Yeah? I hope you don't spill my coffee all over me. Whoa. Right now, we are just hanging out at home. I let Carter stay home from school today because he has a ridiculous cough that just is so relentless. It will not, like, he just coughs every like 5 seconds, and nothing that I have tried is working. I have tried almost all medications, honey, I feel like I've tried everything and nothing is working. So if you have any recommendations for kids' coughs that work really well, let me know below. Chances are I've tried it, but we are in desperate need of something. I don't think he has anything. It's just that sometimes, like during the winter, he gets these coughs. They get worse at night. I'm kind of convinced that he might have asthma. Both me and his dad had childhood asthma, so I'm kind of convinced that he has asthma, but he doesn't have a lot of wheezing, so I don't know. Anyways, he's home for the day because I just figured, I'm sure that the parents don't appreciate him coughing all over everyone there and everything there, so he's here with me today. I'm gonna make some sugar cookies, and I'm going to do a recipe that I've never used before, so we will see. I always just use like the Betty Crocker in the bag and like just do it that way, but I'm gonna make them by scratch and following a recipe off of Pinterest that I found, and then I'm gonna let the kids decorate them with me. And later my husband and I are gonna go see Star Wars because I surprised him with Star Wars tickets. It was his early Christmas present, so he is so pumped about it. I'm so happy that he's happy, and I'm gonna be wearing a Star Wars shirt tonight. I never thought I would say that in my life, but I'm doing it for him. the things that we do for love. So I have my laptop right here with the recipe on it, and then I'm gonna be using my mixer. I've had a lot of questions about where this mixer is from. This is like one of my most asked questions, and it is actually a Sunbeam Mixmaster, but it was my husband's grandma's, and it was passed down to us after she passed away, and this is like my baby. I love it so much. The bowl is kind of small, you know, compared to like what they are now, like the KitchenAid mixers, but I don't really care. It's like old and vintage and still works, which is so awesome. So it calls for unsalted butter. It calls for a cup of sugar, and look what I did. I like completely overfilled it, and it's all over the counter. So I'm gonna pour a little bit of this back in here. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and put the butter and sugar in here. Okay, now I'm just gonna add in an egg and some vanilla. It says in a separate bowl to put 3 cups of flour, 2 teaspoons of baking powder, and half a teaspoon of salt, all in a separate bowl. All right, so now it says to add some of the dry ingredients to the wet ingredients. So I'm gonna go ahead and slowly add that in. I'm afraid that this is gonna be too much for my mixer because she is old. But it says it's gonna become hard and a little stiff, so then you'll just move it to the counter and knead it on the counter like dough. This is what it looks like out of the mixer. I kind of made a little bit of a mess. My bowl wasn't big enough and it like started spinning around everywhere. I'm gonna add just a little bit more flour kind of to the surface. It's still just a little bit sticky, and it says you can add some flour if you need to. So I'm gonna add a little bit of flour and just kind of like knead it into there. Don't worry, I washed my hands and I washed off the counter surface very well. Everything is nice and clean. This is like the perfect consistency of dough. I've never really been that great at making, actually I don't know that I've ever made my own sugar cookies before. I've made chocolate chip cookies, of course, but I don't know if I've ever made sugar cookies. So I'm gonna roll this out, and then I'm going to use some cookie cutters that I have. I've got like this huge tin of cookie cutters, and I believe most of them are Christmas. I've just kind of like saved them over the years. First batch is going in the oven for about 6 to 8 minutes, it says, so we'll set the timer for that. Here's my little coughing boy. I'm sorry, buddy. Here's a cough drop. I'm gonna rub some of this Vicks Baby Rub on him. I had this from Cooper, but anything helps at this point. So the cookies are done, and honestly, I can't even rave enough about how easy this dough was to work with and how good these cookies came out. Like, they're perfect. They're not too hard. They're not too soft. The edges on them are like perfect. Like, I've never made cookies so nice in my life. Usually I'm like a terrible cookie maker. I don't know why. And then we got some red funfetti, some vanilla, which I can dye like green or something, with some food coloring. We got this huge little thing of sprinkles. This is all from Target. I picked all this up at Target. And then all they had left, like for cookie decor wise, Christmas, was these little lights, but these are adorable. How cute are those? So we are gonna decorate some cookies here in a little bit. Carter's just laying on the couch. The cough is just driving him nuts. Can I do a gingerbread man? Or a snowflake? Can we do a snowflake? What? Look. Uh-oh. Icing on it.
Mom?
What?
A snowflake? Like Cooper?
Some sprinkles?
A snowflake?
Oh.
A snowflake like that has the same word as snowflake over there.
You're right. Did you enjoy cookie decorating or did you enjoy cookie eating? Neither one? Okay.
No.
So here are some of our cookies that we did, and they are so cute. They're like perfectly imperfect, which is how I like them. That was really fun. It's a super easy recipe. I will link it below if you guys are interested. I think I'm gonna eat this Christmas tree with my milk. Yum. It's so good. So I picked up this changing table from IKEA. It's the Gulliver changing table, and it's white. You're gonna help me put this together? So far, it's not too bad actually. This little guy makes it a little bit more difficult. Alright, this is what I've got done so far, and it hasn't taken me long at all, really. Like, maybe 15-20 minutes so far. So yeah, pretty dang easy. Alright, so it is finished and put together, and it was super easy, but I highly recommend that if you are going to do this, do it when your kids are asleep, because Cooper tried to climb all over this. Well, both of them were climbing all over it. But so I've got on my Star Wars shirt. I mean, at least it's kind of cute, I guess. I'm definitely a poser right now because I don't even like Star Wars. But I'm wearing this because my husband wanted me to, and those are the things we do when we love somebody that much. Because if I didn't love him that much, I would not be going to see Star Wars with him. But Carter likes my shirt, don't you? Yeah. And no, I didn't make my bed today. We have been busy today. So yeah, I've just got on my maternity jeans, my Star Wars t-shirt from Target, and it actually makes my bump look kind of small. I don't hate that. Okay guys, so I'm gonna go ahead and end the vlog here. My camera died before my husband and I left for the movie theater. I was gonna take it with us, but my battery was dead. Perfect timing. So we are just getting back from the movies, and I made it through. We went to go see Star Wars, and I wore my Star Wars The Last Jedi shirt proudly, and it wasn't too bad, I guess. The beginning was really boring, and I was like, what did I get myself into? And then I fell asleep for 20 minutes. And then I finished enjoying my nachos and my candy and all my junk food. And the last 45 minutes actually weren't too bad. Kind of like drew me in a little bit, but at the beginning I was like, gotta be kidding me. And then I fell asleep and took a little nap, and I felt quite refreshed actually. So besides that, my back is really hurting. My sciatic nerve on my left side is killing me. It just, I don't know, I think I did too much today, but it hurts, and I'm gonna go ahead and take a bath with my Epsom salt. That's why I'm sitting in the bathroom. I'm always ending my vlogs in the bathroom because I end them right before I get in the bathtub. So This is the end of today's vlog. I hope you all enjoyed it. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it and to subscribe to my channel. And I will see you guys on the next video.